have Moroccan, the tangines, and couscouses. See, I'm going to spread out your, it'll be a
Is gonna be
whole-
kosher or
No,
halal?
We have, we call it BHK, Brooklyn
BHK.
Halal Kosher. It's
Brooklyn
kosher and
halal kosher BHK.
yeah, so
BHK, I like that BHK concept.
see, we have BHK, Brooklyn Heights Kosher. but,
Brooklyn Heights kosher.
yeah, so that's the kosher part.
What
But-
about the Brooklyn Bridge?
But I'm the only one that's going to have halal and kosher. 'Cause, halal people accept kosher, but kosher people don't accept halal.
What about if customer asks halal pork chops? Where are we gonna get that?
Well, that we go to our Christian brothers, and that's.
Your kosher pork chops?
I'm the Brooklyn Heights Interfaith Clergy Association. I go to every synagogue, every church, and every mosque. In
That's very
Brooklyn.
nice. Very nice. What about Catholics?
I love Catholics. People don't realize it. You know who started the yarmulke?
Yeah.
It was the Pope, not the. When Christianity came into Rome, like in 500 A.D., the Jews didn't wear yarmulkes then. The Pope had the little red beanie. My Italians, they call it a beanie.
Yeah. Guys, did
Is
you
that
meet?
your wife?
That's my wife, and that's my son. And then, this is Neil.
That's your son.
Nice to
Can
meet
you introduce yourself?
Here's the big boss.
Can you
Are
introduce
you
yourself?
Turkish too?
I'm Turkish too.
But
right,
she's half
Sidika?
Jewish.
Half Jewish.
Yes.
Oh, which half? The better half?
Better have, yeah.
Better have
Was your mother Jewish or your father Jewish?
my father.
Okay, so we're going to make you a real. You're only Jewish for Reform Jews and liberal conservative. I'm going to bring you in at the Orthodox.
How many wives Jews can have?
See, Jews can only have 4 wives, but Muslims could have 5. But I go to.
How come I have only one?
I study. I'm an anthropologist.
Okay.
But I build fiber networks, so everyone's just an app. to
And
me.
he also has some diamond mines in Africa.
I have the rabbi gave me. I have a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath condo right down the street there,
Great.
5152. I have the swimming pool.
He got
in
it for
my
$1.
backyard.
He got it for $1.
Yeah,
You got it for $1?
yeah.
Oh my gosh, how you like
So,
that?
anyway, what's your family history? Are you really Kurdish? 'Cause I'm with all the
She's not
Kurds.
Kurdish.
I'm not Kurdish.
So,
What do you think about the Kurdish land they set up now?
I have my underground group. We're going to bring Kurdistan back. We're taking it from Turkey, Syria, and Iraq.
All right.
What
And
about
I just signed up your son. He's
what about what
more
about
important. What sports is he in? 'Cause,
He's actually-
I could get him in
His
on the
mother,
Maccabee.
his mother is American.
but he's
my-
in a Turkish secret agent.
So, is he with Erdogan or
Yeah,
with
he's with
the, or
Erdogan.
with the guy who's
He's
in
with
Pennsylvania?
Erdogan. He's with Erdogan.
So,
He works for Erdogan.
so that's good because I'm with Putin, and they're like
with
this.
Putin?
Yeah,
I cannot believe you can
I'm from Brooklyn.
You from Brooklyn?
Look,
What do you think about the global warming?
global warming. I'm also in green energies, but on the side I sell oil and gas.
Right. Do you think that's
I'm in green energy, oil and gas.
what about Bill Gates? Does have any project
Bill
about
Gates
him?
is my arch enemy. I was in telemedicine.
Is he your enemy?
Yeah, because he stole a lot of my technology.
Is he
See-
stole your technology? Oh
Yeah,
my
he
gosh.
doesn't
what
pay
kind of
for
technology
anything.
he stole from you?
I did all the telemedicine in Brooklyn Polytech, and in 2008 I was the king there. I was partnered with Philips.
You were
Phil-
in there.
Yeah, but then in 2009, NYU bought us. NYU is Bill Clinton, George Soros, and Bloomberg. So they brought in all the Abu Dhabi money and also Saudi money. And, I'm a 9/11 responder. You
Yes.
know, the Saudis took my switch down on the 83rd floor of the North Tower. Then Bernie Ebbers, MCI, goes bankrupt 4 months later. He owes all my generals $38 billion and wipes out, 128 billion in stock equity owned by pension funds, teachers, doctors.
So what is your opinion
No,
about
so
the
more important,
coronavirus?
you look like you're smart. So,
I'm smart,
so
actually.
what degrees do you have? You're going to be with. We leave these guys in the kitchen.
What are you thinking about? What's your opinion about the coronaviruses? Do you think it came from China or they created
I'm
in a
immune
laboratory?
to all that.
All
And
lab, right?
not-
Did you get the vaccine?
Yeah, because you had no choice.
I had a choice. I didn't get none of them.
Yeah, but you don't work for,
Government.
look, I told you, who do you think made all the money? Pfizer. Pfizer is from Brooklyn.
Pfizer.
But Pfizer was started by two Germans who came to America.
Right.
So you know what Pfizer is famous for. We made a ton of money off of the little blue pill. They
Yeah.
did the Viagra. So, I told you, I grew up with the real good fellas, the ones that brought Lufthansa in Sheepshead Bay.
Ooh.
So, I was in the garment business. They would do all my trucking. So, they would also do all the trucking for Pfizer. So, what they would do is 1 out of 10 shipments they would hijack, and then they would come to me and say, "Oh, could you ship it overseas? You have a customer in Slovenia." My headquarters was former Yugoslavia. That was the best country in the world. When it was communist, they were the only ones who had hard currency, because all the Germans liked laying naked on the beaches of Croatia and Montenegro.
Okay, what about government's paper money all around the world? They gonna switch with the coins?
There's only one currency worth anything, and that's the Swiss franc. Who wants a dollar? It has 35 trillion in debt, tied to it. So,
Exactly.
in Switzerland, they have a mountain, and under it's loaded with all the gold.
I know that, yeah.
That's all the gold teeth that the Germans got from the Jews. And they stole all the art. Remember that Klimt painting? It was a great movie.
Yeah.
Did you see that movie?
Yes, I heard about that, but I had no chance to watch it.
See, what really happened is Hitler wasn't against the German Jew. German Jews were war heroes in World War One. We were the most enlightened. Germany was the most enlightened place. It all started because the Polish Jews were flooding into Germany. So it was like the Mexicans and Trump. They wanted to get rid of the Polish Jews. But it was the brown shirts, the Proud Boys, they're the ones that
Are you
did
gonna
Crystal
dine?
Knock. So then Hitler saw, I'm getting a lot of play out of
That's
this.
a lot of good information you're giving me. Yeah, that's awesome.
I know. So feel free to share this with Erdogan, and we'll have a little summit. I'll bring Putin here. So the Ukrainian war. See, look, I know Victor Bout. He's the arms dealer they traded for Brittany Griner. So he was in the Brooklyn MDC with anyone who was in the Brooklyn MDC. They're under my control. So I know everything that goes on in New York.
What do you think about Zelensky? The Ukrainian president.
Zelensky, he married a Christian and he converted, and his parents wouldn't go. They christened the kids and the parents wouldn't go. So he's a traitor to the Jews because the Ukrainians are Catholics. See, it's the Ukrainian Russian Orthodox fighting the Ukrainian Catholics. That's why Putin calls them all Nazis. That was Poland. My thing is give Eastern Ukraine to Poland, and we keep Crimea. My family is from Crimea. You see, I have little slanty eyes. That's because the Khazars come and raped all my ancestors, and they ran away to Poland. But I'm really Crimean, and I want to get Crimea back. You know, they're having the drones and everything. Crimea is the best holiday resort area for the Russians. They're losing a lot of money now. So anyway, you know, I'm a lover, I'm not a fighter. I let everybody kill each other, and then I take all their women.
Oh my gosh.
That's a good philosophy.
It is.
I think that's Putin is doing, huh?
Yeah, Putin, he's my best friend.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like your personality reminder.
Putin is the richest man in the world. Not that,
It is.
look, you think, Elon Musk now, he's on the bad boy list because
Yeah.
he's in bed with Putin. Why? Because Putin controls the space center in Kazakhstan.
Oh.
So
Right,
space, he could blow up SpaceX whenever he wants. And so what happened is when the Ukrainian troops started to attack eastern Ukraine, Musk turned off the satellites. So the Americans say he's a traitor, but they can't say it. What they did is he takes ketamine. You know what that is? That's
No.
There's down on Swan Street next to the shul, they have it's called the Center of Psychedelics or something. So I walk in there, I say, oh,
Do you want to sit down, Mr. Neil?
I'm talking a lot. You should at
No,
least
it's okay.
give me a soup or something.
Yeah, what about the lentils?
I'm
lentil
singing
soup.
for my dinner.
Lentil soup.
Yeah, well, let your wife take care of me. I bet you. Look, if they're eating good, why should I? Am I a stepchild?
What am I,
Just
chopped
because-
liver?
You know, you have to cook the chopped liver right. You know. Anyway,
You sit down,
are
I
you
get you
posting
soup.
this on your website?
Yeah, actually,
Well, this is just for your family album.
YouTube.
Okay, so you know I'm in love with your wife now.
Uh-oh.
Because I know she controls you.
Uh-oh.
I'm really in love with you, but you know I'm not a thick bundle of sticks. You know what that is?
Explain it.
Thick. In English, a faggot means a thick bundle of sticks.
Oh.
You can't call anyone a faggot now because they get insulted. The
Yeah.
same way you can't call blacks the N-word.
Yes.
But that's why Jewish people call them schwarzes. You know what that means?
Miss Black?
Yeah. So what's wrong with calling a black person black? But the blacks take it if they're from Brooklyn, they know Yiddish, and they get insulted if you call them that.
I didn't know that. I just learned something new.
So the Russians don't call them that. The Russian Jews call them monkeys. But,
Oh, that's not right to
that's
do,
not
you know.
nice.
That's not nice.
So I would never say that.
You're an
So,
anthropologist,
Look,
so
my
you know
best-
what's
my
right.
best- I know every rapper there is. My best friend, Rick Harvey, Dre took him off the streets of East New York when he was 18, and he was the ghostwriter for the Chronics.
Ghostwriter.
Snoop's first album. So you know Snoop sold out.
Yeah.
You see him in the Corona commercials now. So he owns Death Row Records. But who financed them? Blackstone. Who's Blackstone? That's the the Jewish underground.
What about Atlantic Records?
That's Erdogan. But,
No, Ahmet Ertegun.
yeah.
Remember, he died. He used to own
I know,
Atlantic
but,
Records.
You know who owns Warner Music? That's the oligarch, Oleg Depri, whatever. You know, he killed a lot of my people in '93 in the aluminum wars.
Wow.
They're all killers. See, I went through it first in the Balkan Wars. of 91, and then the Russians did it in 93, and they killed all my guys. So, you know, they're waiting for me in Montenegro, because I'm with the Serbian military. We control the Adriatic.
Wow.
So, again, we were in the garment business, so when we would ship all the Ukrainian and Macedonian suits, on the ferry, we would sew in the Made in Italy label, and then we'd ship it from Italy to America. So, why did the Italians let in all those refugees? Remember, they were all going to Italy? Because now they're doing, they're sewing $5,000 dresses and getting paid $5 a day.
Wow, that's very interesting.
So, that's enough for tonight. Now, you know, pay me with something nice to eat. So the rabbi's waiting for me back at the house. He's brought me furniture and stuff. That's why I'm still wearing my hat.
Are you gonna dine here?
No, give me soup. Lentil soup.
What, lentil soup?
Yeah.
Here for to go.
Jo bardakta istiyor, kağıt bardakta. O
I'll
styrofoam.
eat it here.
No, he can eat
Now,
here. Yeah.
Why should I eat it in a hot place? I still have to walk over to Boost Mobile.
Boost Mobile?
Yeah, they're down the street. They give me free phones and stuff.
That's nice.
Because I'm old on Medicare and Medicaid.
Oh yeah, nice. Awesome.
So, which organization?
This
are
is
you in?
Mr. Neil Chapman.
Alright, nice to meet you.
So is this really your son, or is he just a good customer?
No, he's sons.
He is.
Yes.
He's
But
your-
his mother is American. So I'm his Turkish wife.
Oh, you're the second wife?
I'm the second wife, yeah.
Oh, so he traded up.
After they broke up, after they divorced, 5 years later we met. So he
Anyway.
wasn't married when I met with him.
So I stick with the son from the first
Hi,
wife.
this is
So this is my boy.
I got this class.
I now just made him head of the Turkish underground.
Is he general? What's his rank?
Well, you have to tell me his truck.
But he's an air trooper. He's an air trooper. He jumps from airplanes.
Are you at the military base here? Because we do all the ROTC over at.
I'm like the Navy SEAL.
Oh, so I'm with.
It's gonna be
I'm really with.
general.
I'm with the Army
General.
Special Forces. You know where Fort Hamilton is? It's in Brooklyn. So, you know what the Battle of Brooklyn was? That was the largest and most important battle of the Revolution.
You guys are taking it away from black
So,
people.
anyway, let me show you my. I'm American Legion. I'm in post 1636. That's where the Maryland 400 are buried.
Can I-
You know
can I
where the
see that?
Yeah, I'm the real McCoy. I'm not. See, people like to bullshit these days. They don't. I'm the only guy who speaks the truth.
That's cool.
Oh yeah. You and Tucker Carlson.
So what are you eating? 'Cause after I have my soup, I want to try a little of that too. Tell your second mother to take care of me. But here's the real boss now. Are you his girlfriend or are you married? Or see, if he's Muslim, he could have 5 wives. If he's Jewish, he could only have 4 wives.
I could be 5 wives.
Okay.
You gonna get 5 ones?
No, I'll be 5.
You gonna get 5th one?
No, my personality will be 5.
So now.
You think she'll be all 5 wives?
I'll be all 5.
Now that I made you the boss of the family, do you go to school too?
Is
Do
it
you
mine?
study? Do you have any degrees? But you could be with me. Here, that's the post in Brooklyn. I want you to Google Battle of Brooklyn,
See?
You need to get your
Maryland
laminated.
400.
You need to get it laminated.
Membership card, Sons of American Legion.
See, I can go to the posts over here and I could drink all I want.
Free?
cheaply.
Free drinks?
Yeah, but you know, all my guys are Irish and Italian, but you know, they're in Brooklyn, and the Mexicans have taken over. They run all the businesses. run the food
What about the
trucks.
Jews? Where they go?
Well, you're only 20% Jewish, so you know that's why we're keeping you down on the
You're Jewish
block.
too, I didn't know that.
He said I'm 20% Jewish.
Would you like to drink something?
I'll have a tea.
Yeah, what about his,
Sweet or
where is-
unsweet?
No, I'll have a Greek coffee.
Coffee?
He's doing that
You
purpose.
are ordering the Turkish restaurant Greek coffee? Oh my gosh!
That's an insult.
Anyway, you better watch your step. I might steal your second wife, and you'll have to get a third.
You got enough money?
I really like her.
What about
it too.
I-
what?
she's
What
very
about
attractive?
Mr. Chapman? What about me stealing your daughter?
I have no children.
Oh, that's
Women come up to me. They
Brenda,
say,
do you want coffee or tea?
actually, I'd rather have the tea.
Turkish tea. Sweet?
I had my coffee. I got at
Sweet?
Starbucks.
Sweet?
Just a little bit of
Yeah,
sugar.
with sugar.
Actually, I'll bring you the stevia. I get it from the Starbucks. I grab a thing. I put that in the tea. See, your son is healthy looking.
He's a good kid. Yeah.
Look at me. I need protection. You know, when I open my mouth like this in Brooklyn, I got a duck. Here, you know, I spend most of, you know, my parents were in Boca for 50 years, so I spend most of the time on the East Coast, but there's too many Jews in Miami now, so I came to Tampa, and the real estate's half the price.
Oh, you sitting here?
Okay, you better cut it short now.
All right,
With
Mr.
the
Chapman,
next-
thanks for the interview. Say bye to everybody, and everybody loves you.
I'm going to give you a food review after this. We'll do
Okay,
that
Mr.
tomorrow.
Chapman, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.